Welcome to the Las Vegasville podcast, brought to you by Jump Studios, where we cover topics related to everything happening around Sin City, including the social media scene, food, and a whole lot more, with some of the best, most popular accounts around the city, and talk about their success in Vegas and beyond. I'm your host, Philip Zhang, aka Las Vegas Phil. Check me out on IG or TikTok. On with the show. All right, welcome to this week's show. This marks the last podcast episode of the year, and it's my Christmas gift to you since it's coming out on Christmas Day. With us today are two of the most popular foodies in social media, and I'm excited to have them here for a fun-filled hour or so for hopefully some great insight, reflection, and fun. So without further ado, here we go. To my right is Drew. He's returning for the holiday episode once again, and an automatic ratings booster kind of guy. Along with being the omnipresent personality with over 2 million subs on YouTube now, 1.6 million on TikTok, 630K on IG, and 232K on Facebook. He's also the owner of the best ice cream spot in Vegas. World. Sorry.
True.
With more locations coming soon, including Centennial and Inspirata. And sometimes the mullet is even more famous than he is. He's also the host of the Residency podcast, which we will talk about a bit. Welcome back, Drew Belcher, a.k.a. Unlocked, to the podcast.
Thank you for having me. And by the way, we will absolutely talk some shit. I got some people to call out. I got some shit I got to get off my chest. I got some nerdy chefs to call out. We got these spots closing down, all this shit, blah, blah, blah. We got some PR people to put on blast. We're going to have a good time.
Merry Christmas, sir.
Look at Jules over there. God damn it, dude. Look at her.
Sweat just broke out somewhere behind the scenes. And then, okay, so to my far right is Hooked LV, who has had a hell of a year blowing up businesses left and right with his unmistakable voice and super strong video openers that grab millions of viewers into his world. Damien Ocampo has built an amazing brand that's only going to reach higher levels next year and beyond. I'm just glad we're not eating any hot sauce today. Making a return to the studio with over a 918K on TikTok, 319K on IG, 45K subs on YouTube, and 22K on Facebook. Great having Damien back on the show.
Appreciate it. I'm glad to be back. It's been a while.
Yeah. Before we get into this, I mean, I kind of know the story, but how did you guys meet initially?
Oh, I have the best story about that. So I think Damien had sent me a DM out of nowhere. I think at the time he had maybe like 2,000 followers, very minimal.
Something like that.
And literally sent me a DM and he's like, yo, I'd love to like take you to lunch or whatever. There's this place, the Boulevard Mall.
Yeah. Oh, no, at the Galleria.
The Galleria Mall, even worse. The Galleria Mall, like come check it out. It's called Fruit Juice.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what is that? Fruit Juice? I was like, it's like a juice spot. He's like, no, it's like tacos. And I was like, okay, cool. We go, film the content. It's actually really good food. And we just start chopping it up and we start getting into like how to monetizing Instagram and how it's like really tough for foodies and how he's starting to run accounts. And I was like, bro, this is your account? Like this is your client? And I was like, how did you sell them with like 2,000 followers, you know? Yeah. And I was blown away. And then we just chopped it up and became friends since then.
Yeah, it's basically the story. Yeah, fruit juice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hustler though, Damien, ultimate hustler, dude. Like the stories he tells me about how he initially go out and like pump the pavement and try to sell clients on Instagram service, dude, wild. I'll be honest, I was kind of a little spoiled, probably all of us, right, with larger accounts, because we had just kind of used our leverage to kind of sell the social media management aspect. Bro, this guy had no following.
Door to door.
Like nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
Crazy story.
Hustler, dude.
And I didn't even start with food first. It was, I started with, I think I've told you, like car detailing places, car tint and stuff like that.
On social media?
Yeah, pitching door-to-door marketing service. And then I kind of stuck to food as like my niche.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, it's the same thing when we met too. I don't know what it was. Well, the photos look great, but somehow like the inner hustler in Damien just kind of resonated with me as well. And it didn't matter how many followers you had at the time. You were just going to be a stone cold killer, it felt like.
Yeah, and then he had like 8 clients like in 2 months. And I was like, what the hell are you telling these clients, dude? Like, what's going on? Like, what, you know? And then I asked him, I was like, bro, are you charging like $100? Like, what's going on? And he told me the price. And I was like, okay, that's like what everyone else is charging. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird, but do it.
I'll say the price. I mean, at first I charged $500. I think most of us started at $500. Yeah.
Damn, so cool. So it's Christmas Day. As Las Vegas guys that have been born and raised here, what are any traditions that you guys like to do during Christmas?
So it is an absolute must. You have to go to Opportunity Village, obviously. We love to do the Speedway Christmas lights. I think M Resort has like a new drive-through Christmas lights as well. That looks pretty cool. But since we had our son, Madden, 3.5 years ago, we started a new tradition to where we don't go anywhere Christmas Day. We stay in our pajamas all day. We make like food and like do whatever, and we just open the gifts. And if anyone wants to come over and see Madden or us, they can come over and hang out. They're more than welcome to. But Christmas Day is just us as a family hanging out, opening gifts, and then we'll do the whole wild going out, dressing up Christmas Eve, see everyone. But we like that new tradition, and we're going to stick with it.
Nice.
Yeah, for me, it's a little different. For me, it's more hanging out with family. With my aunts that live here in Vegas, we just choose which house to go to each year, and then we just kind of just get together, do a family dinner. Before back in the day, the parties used to be crazy.
Really?
Yeah, they were crazy parties. Stay up till like 4 a.m. Kids would sleep over and stuff. But now it's just more like a dinner. Yeah, it's a little bit more simple now. But since I have my girlfriend, we have the dog. So we last year we took them to the Motor Speedway for the lights. And I think this year we might go to the M1, check it out. But Opportunity Village, I've been there too for the Christmas time.
Yeah, it's been a couple years since I've been to
Yeah, it's more just hanging out with family.
Opportunity Village.
Enchant looks wild. We did Enchant the first year it came here, but dude, it's just too much. Especially with like a little rugrat running around, dude. He's like bouncing into everything and wants to go ice skate. Like, dude, you can't fucking ice skate. Like, what do you mean? It's like, no, we can't do it.
Enchant was fun.
Yeah, we went the first year, but we haven't been back since, just for that reason. But we will once he gets a little older, probably.
Yeah, it's nice that that's become a tradition, but the amount of money and the setup looks great.
Yeah.
And they've done a really good job with that. Let's kind of start talking about just personal brands of the two of you. I mean, a lot has happened with the two of you in 2023. What are some kind of things that you've taken away, kind of reflecting on what's been going on with the brands and social media for you two?
Yeah, so I know I say this every year, but I promise this was like the best year of my life. And I literally say that every year. And I know it gets a little redundant, like, oh, it's fucking douchebag. Of course it was, but I swear to God, 2023 was the best year of my life in every aspect, right? Not just like money and all this other dumb shit, but just like expanding the business and starting new businesses and meeting new friends and more relationships and just watching everything else come to fruition. And 2024 is going to be an absolute game changer. But I'm excited. Sorry, not sorry. Obviously, we had a little hiccup. So Centennial probably won't open until early next year. And then we just got another new location, which is our first location out of state. It's our neighbor to the west. I won't tell you exactly where it is because we haven't announced it yet, only because, God forbid, we announce another new location without getting Centennial open. These people will fucking riot and have my head on a fucking stick. So that's exciting. And then we're doing another new concept, me and this guy together, which should be solidified hopefully soon. We have the space picked out, so we'll get the ball rolling on that and give you guys all a little sneak peek.
Can we say burgers?
Oh, yeah, you can say burgers. I think everyone's known
Smash
that.
burger?
Yeah.
Everyone kind of knows.
Yeah. Still, no one in Vegas is still doing that like classic old school like smash burger with the fried onions and the Martin's potato roll and the sauce and the pickles. And there's been a couple who have kind of tried to do it, but they've come and gone and they can't really and I get it. Like, it's tough to stay afloat if it's just like you and you don't really have a marketing background, because like in today's world, in today's aspect, you need every single thing going for you. Like, you need good marketing, you need a good space, you need great food, you need it all. You can't just have one thing anymore.
Truth. That's true. Damien, how about you? What's your kind of been reflection over 2023?
Yeah, I would say this year I did the most traveling I've ever done. I went to 3 different countries this year, and I think just traveling really opens up my eyes to life a little bit more, and the opportunities that you can have, and why you should work hard just to enjoy life. So I think this year was a really good year. I think it's kind of the same as every year, just really focus on myself. I kind of stick true to that every year, just focus on myself, stay in my own lane, and I think that's what's helped me grow, especially this year for sure. This is been one of my best years also. So
cool. So you saying, a restaurant needs to have everything, but you guys have a built-in cheat code, as I believe Kevin.
Yeah. A lot of people have said that. Yeah.
Where the fact that not only your owners, you're two of the biggest influencers in town, so you think getting things off the ground will be a lot easier.
Well, I mean, as far as from like a business standpoint, for sure, but you're still going to need someone there operating day to day, making sure like the place doesn't burn down and making sure everything runs smoothly. Mm-hmm. But I will say this, and I'll die on this fucking hill, Phil. Marketing and social media is the most important aspect of your business in 2023, 2024, and moving forward. It doesn't matter. You can either operate a space that does minimal amount, or you can operate a space that is absolutely crushing it. The only way you're going to crush it in today's world, social media. I mean, how many clients have you guys changed just from social media? How many clients have you guys changed that have opened new locations and all this other shit for pennies on the dollar?
I kind of just want to add on to that too. It surprises me the amount of restaurants I visit and don't care about marketing or only care about just using the influencer just for, promotion, just for a moment, right? Because it's going to die down. But the amount of restaurants that, just rely on that and don't care about marketing is just, it blows my mind.
Quick fix.
They don't really understand it, yeah.
Well, I think the restaurants have gotten so comfortable crying on TikTok, hoping and praying that someone comes and saves them. And it's like, dude, Keith Lee's only one person. He can only go so many places. But I will say the Keith Lee effect, super fucking real. Oh. Like the lines that this guy packs, dude, he's like God's gift to struggling small businesses. Yeah. But the thing is once he goes and posts, it's just a little Band-Aid. That doesn't fix it forever, because there's a ton of places that he's went to and blown up in Vegas that are now dead and struggling and back to the same shit, crying on TikTok and posting we're slow and yada, yada, yada. And I look at their pages and their marketing, their social media, they're doing absolutely fucking nothing. It's like, you will fucking die without staying up to date with it. It's just how it is. And I don't feel fucking bad for them. Like, what did they think was going to happen? Like, you signed the lease, you personally guaranteed it. What'd you think was going to happen? You thought you were going to open the doors and just be fucking busy because you sold mediocre fucking food?
And I don't think anyone's ever really talked about this, but when he first started his videos, Keith Lee, he would say, why is the business though? Is it the food, the customer service, or the marketing? So spots that he goes into and blows them up, they still don't do marketing. So they just go right back to the same place. I think it's just the marketing that people don't really understand or value. A lot of these restaurant owners, right?
It's so weird.
They want it easy. Someone come in and blow me up, but it's temporary.
All you got to do, restaurant owners, look at me. All you have to do, cry on TikTok. Do a post crying on TikTok. You'll get all the influencers to share it. Hopefully someone stops by and saves you, but cry on TikTok. And someone will come and save the day, I promise. That's all it takes. But then after that, you will close shortly. Yeah. You'll be back to the same shit. It's just how it is. What about you, Phil? How was your year, dude? I'm gonna interview you.
Professionally, it was phenomenal.
Cool.
Yeah, this was the best year ever. Absolutely.
Yeah, dude. Clients, Golden Steer, Amano, everyone. By the way, it's never a fucking coincidence when these clients are expanding and crushing it and doing all this. Yeah. When are you opening a restaurant? Or when are you partnering up with like an operator or an investor to open up a spot?
See, that's the only way I would do it, because I talk to enough owners. Everyone does here. I don't need that headache in my life. I'm way better eating than owning a fucking business. So yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know what the right partnership would be, but I think you're a great example of someone that, you've always led the way. So I guess this is going to be like what's going to happen, like partnerships with influencers and restaurants more often, like more of a...
Yeah, so I don't know why a lot of restaurant owners don't do that. Like, hey, if you don't want to pay for marketing or social media, because I get it, a lot of our prices have gone up, like where they should be. Like, there's no more $1,000 a month social media management service. There's just no fucking way. Actually, I take that back. There's probably groups of smaller influencers out there that probably charge that. But I don't know why a lot of them haven't like teamed up or offered like small percentage of equity or like percentage of gross sales. I structured a couple of those in my past, got fucked on them because I was such a nice guy and didn't get anything in writing. But I don't know why a lot of restaurant owners just don't do that. It's like, hey, we're struggling. If I bring you into my business and make you an actual owner where you have sweat in the game and actually can benefit if we start killing it financially, I don't know why they don't do that. I would absolutely do that if I was a struggling restaurant owner, because, hey, you're not making money anyway. What do you got to lose? You're not going to pay Phil anything. You just have to give Phil 10% of your fucking company. So when Phil now has perfect example and reason to go and blow it up, and every one of us are going to go and post for free and go to support you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. I don't know. I think a lot of the businesses don't want to open their books either. Like, it feels that way.
You think a lot of people are doing some funny shit, Phil, or what?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
I've thought that too.
I talked to some clients, and 3 years down the road, they're like, yeah, things are good. Things are all right.
Where? There's no one here. What do you mean things are good? What do you mean things are all right? I see fucking no one here.
That's true, though. Well, that's true. Sometimes businesses do very well, but then they don't like to say that they're busy because of you.
They don't want to, because you're afraid you're going to lose the rate.
Yeah. So I know a lot of businesses that do really well, right? But they just don't say they're doing well just because they don't want to pay extra.
True.
Yeah.
But see, I've never charged more. Like I've never once raised my price because a spot blew up or whatever. I never like, oh, you're fucking Slamber. Now you have 400,000 followers or 200,000 followers. I need to raise my price. I've never done that. You know, just kind of like out of respect for them, I guess. Obviously, that's not how it works in the real business world, but I'm kind of transitioning out into like my focus more on some other things as opposed to like taking pictures of food. Yeah. So.
I mean, I had that hard conversation with a lot of the clients, I think, in late 2021, where I did raise the rate on pretty much everyone. But I'm not sure when that conversation is going to happen again.
By a substantial amount?
Yeah.
20%? 30%? 100%?
Some were 100%.
100%, Phil?
Yeah, like double. Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, some of these were my like first clients ever. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Have you ever raised prices?
Yeah, I told you. I told you should do the same too. I told him he should raise his prices.
I don't have it in me. Just the ones that I personally still do. I've done forever.
He's the one who always tells me these clients are not your friends.
No, they're not.
So I think you should raise your prices.
So I kind of put in perspective, like,
Yeah.
hey, we've been through a lot together. This is what's happened. This is what's happening in my world now. And at this point, you know, when I can get paid the same amount for going to dinner
Yeah.
than running your account the entire month, it just doesn't make sense. So this is what it's going to be. And
Right.
If this doesn't work out, then we can figure out something else or sayonara.
Or you can go elsewhere.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes. When I raised my price, I just gave them the option to just try someone else or like, you know, try hiring someone else if you don't. I would say try it. Yeah.
I mean, where do you guys see the influencer social media management like world going in 2024? Because I think Vegas and California are like the only markets where I really see like huge foodie influencers, I guess, running a massive amount of client accounts. Like Damien has a lot of accounts, like unlocked under the umbrella. Like we have a lot of accounts. Jump Force has a lot of accounts. Phil, like you have 15 fucking accounts that you just do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where do you like see it going?
I mean,
That's interesting.
there's always gonna be,
Like are influencers still going to have to leverage their personal followings to get clients?
I think so.
Because like I've always kind of like, dirty little secret, I've always like included a post on the big unlocked account, which everyone wants,
very
which
generous
is
of you.
wildly generous, which is what a lot of people pay more now than, like you said, running an account for an entire month. But it's like, isn't that what all these clients want anyway? But I no longer do like the influencer thing for free for clients. Or even take money. I'll just say, hey, you got to pay the influencers. Like I've gotten both you guys paid from clients.
And thank you.
You know, and like they were like, oh, I'll pay you, $5,000 if you give me all the influencers. Like, dude, I don't want your money, but you are going to pay these influencers. Because yeah, I can get them all and they'll all come for free. But it's like, no, just pay them,
I mean, I'm kind of tapped out on the social media manager side. And really the only way is perhaps, I mean, kind of what you're doing, Damien, is bringing in people that aren't in the foodie world
Yeah.
into this world.
I wouldn't hire anyone in the foodie world. Yeah.
Why?
It's just too much drama.
Why? Like, what do you mean?
I
I know the answer, but
mean,
I'm trying to get you.
I've seen it happen to other media agencies similar to what we know. What we do is just they just go off and run their own. Why would they just go off and run their own accounts?
They're gonna
Right?
learn everything from you.
Yeah, they're going to learn everything. The page is going to keep growing, and then they're going to realize that they can make money hiring, something ramen place for the same amount of money and take 100% of it instead of giving the business a cut. And then they'll build a structure, and then it's kind of like what I did, right? I mean, I don't see it working out long term, like in the future. When money gets involved.
But I think
everything
that's
changes.
because we've never set like an industry standard of what businesses should be paying in the influencer social media management space. Like if you go buy a car, if you buy the car here or you buy the same car in California, chances are that car is probably going to be priced very, very close, like the same. Like it's not going to be like a huge disparity with like it's $10,000 off here, but it's $10,000 more here for the same car. For us, it's different because the price is so different between everyone, to where we may not think $2,500 a month is a lot, but for like some smaller influencer that just wants extra money, so an extra $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month for them is like life-changing extra money. It's huge.
Yeah.
So it's tough because there's like no real like what the industry standard should be to run accounts or like the price, because it's still very relatively new, to be honest. So that's all it is.
And the sheer number of creators, grows exponentially every year in Vegas, whether they're moving here or just starting their own thing.
Yeah.
And although there haven't been a lot of new ones that have really burst on the scene since COVID. I think a lot of the latest ones were products of 2020. But yeah, the only real way to do it is to kind of expand and bring in more people. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'd rather just be a lone wolf and post in Tokyo.
Well, that's what, I tried. Like at one point Unlocked had like fucking almost 60 clients, and I was personally doing like 16 at one time. And I was like, dude, I am burnt out. Yeah, like Susie was doing like 11, Renee was doing fucking 10, Malia was doing, dude, it just gets wild. And then they all want their Unlocked post. Like I was falling behind on like an Unlocked post, and I'm like, then they'd fucking call or text me like, they were like, oh, where's my Unlocked post this month? I'm like, dude, if you ever fucking text me that again, I won't lose it because I'm such a pussy. But I'll be like, God damn it, dude, this sucks. Right. At that point, I'm just, this account isn't mine. It's just like a way to pimp out and market other people's businesses for low money. But back in the day, that was like the only way you could leverage to get clients.
And I think that's something that's changing too. I think a lot of people are realizing that, promoting your clients on your own page, your audience will start to notice it, right? You're posting the same spot over and over again.
True.
And it just doesn't feel organic anymore. And when you post that client X amount of time, I feel like, it's different with Cars Donuts, right?
I'll post them to the day I die.
You can post them every day. That's the same thing with me with Sagulitas. I'll post the burrito every day, right?
Yeah.
That's just because it's good content. But yeah, I think that's changed a lot. I think a lot of people are stepping away from, promising a post on their own page.
Are you guys there?
I've never promised it on my page.
Ever?
Yeah. I stopped. I used to, but
Ever?
I
like
stopped.
It's not included in your service?
No.
Holy shit, am I an idiot? Jules, am I an idiot?
No.
Am I a fucking idiot?
No, I think it's a good way to get sales.
Yeah.
It's a good way to grow the business and get sales. Just say promise.
No, it's not something that I pitch, but
I think
like,
it's a smart thing.
They always ask.
I'll do it.
Like, oh, you're going to post me on your page, right? I'm like, what page? Like the Unlocked page? And I was, so God damn it, dude. See, that's why I've said it before. I'm slowly getting out of this space. Like I've passed off clients to fucking Damien. I passed off a bunch of clients to Jump Force. It's like, I just don't want to deal with the back and forth and the sucking and fucking. And
Same.
I just don't want to do it. I hate going and shooting content for like a client, and it's like, if I pass it off to like someone else that works under us, then the client kind of like, oh, I thought you were going to run my account. It's like, you want me to fucking run your account? Jesus, dude, I can't run your account, that's all they want.
And I forgot who I talked about this with, but these PR agencies, right? They don't have any social leverage. They're not an influencer, right?
Of course they do.
But they still get clients,
of course
right?
They do, because all you assholes posted on them for free because you go to all their events. Of course they have leverage.
No, even if people don't go and post for free,
it's a side thing for
but the PR agency still gets clients with absolutely zero social influence, right?
True.
And they still get clients. I think for us pitching a client as an influencer, they kind of expect us to market them and promote them in exchange for running their social media. But I think that's something that should probably change in the industry. It's not. Don't let your clients expect that you're going to be posting them on your own platform. That's when they start texting you at night and stuff. When are you going to post and this and that?
Well, the content's good, and that's I'll still post my clients. It was just never an agreed upon thing, like a scheduled thing.
Right.
But I think a lot of PR clients, if you go to the events, you see a bunch of people there, and all they really care about is just a list that they can send to the client saying, hey, all these people came, these are the number of followers they had, fake or not. And, we did our job.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. Money is flying around all over the place, like more than ever. With brand deals, we've seen favorite creators making not just locally, but nationally. YouTube fund, TikTok fund. What are your thoughts on all this money, and is it just the beginning? What do you think?
Yeah, so I had a wild year actually getting paid for content for the first time ever. The TikTok thing is crazy because, Jen had told me to Jen Vegas Starfish. She had told me to join like when it first launched. She's like, oh, you should like do this. Like it's videos over a minute long and they can like monetize and you'll get paid for it. I was like, I'm not really focused on that. Like I'm just running accounts like a fucking idiot. And I finally joined. and started posting some videos. And I think like the 4th or 5th video that I posted over a minute popped off to like 110 million views. And the next video posted, it got like 40 million views. And I didn't get any money because it takes like a couple days to start calculating. And I asked Jen, I was like, what are they paying you? You know, she's like, oh, for like 1 million views, like around $1,000. And I'm like, dude, there's no way that TikTok is giving creators $1,000 per million views. Sure enough, you know, like it took like 4 days to populate within the TikTok thing. And I was like, oh my God, this is like a Mercedes. You know, that I just got paid for posting shit that I'd already usually just normally posted that I knew would do well. Shout out Carl's Donuts and pizza and tacos and all that other shit. But I was like, there's no way. But the TikTok thing is not going to last. That fund's not going to last. There's no way.
Yeah, how much money is TikTok actually bringing in if they're paying out?
Yeah, there's just no way. But again, those videos aren't normal. Like you look at most videos that I post, like if it gets 100,000, for me, that's like, fuck yeah. You know, but I have videos that'll do 15,000. I'm like, okay, there's the normal. Like now we're back to $10, you know, a day or whatever. But it's not normal. But the YouTube and Facebook stuff that I just started doing about 6 months ago, that money's very real. And it's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. And I just hit 2 million subscribers on YouTube. So maybe I'll try, instead of just focusing on short content, which is great money, by the way. It's like, I mean, if I told you guys it's more than what teachers make a year, you know? And, wow, that sounds like, pay the teachers more. Pay the teachers more. That's the reality. There's never been more money right now flowing around in like content. It's just madness. And that's not even talking about like deals on TikTok, deals for Facebook. That's just Facebook paying you, YouTube paying you. It's crazy. Have you done that yet? Have you signed up for all that? Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not making as much as you, but
who is?
Yeah, I'm not making as much as you. I can't buy a Mercedes with TikTok money.
Those weren't normal though. But I was like, there's no way they're paying $1,000 for 1 million views. So now I'm curious, like, what's like Keith Lee making from the TikTok fund? And like, what are these other creators making that I know are doing like 1 million, 2 million every video, and they're posting twice a day, you know? So
sick.
Yeah, I am seeing some money. It's more than what I thought also, because when TikTok first started paying creators, it was like pennies. Mm-hmm. It was ridiculous. But now, yeah, I think it'll only keep growing. I think it will. I think TikTok creator marketplace might stay for longer.
Fingers crossed.
I don't see it staying, to be honest. Not to be like the bearer of bad news. Way too much money. Or they're going to drop it down or figure out some other new way to finesse it and try to pay. But I mean, again, the Facebook and YouTube will always be here. It's always been here, and it's just going to keep growing.
I think it'll stay because when you scroll on TikTok, before you wouldn't really see that many ads, and now pumping out more ads, and also with the TikTok Shop, TikTok is making some money.
Have you guys tried TikTok Shop?
I haven't yet.
Like, what would I sell on TikTok Shop?
We get all the emails.
Yeah, so do I.
All these companies want you to get on their marketplace and sell all the shit, the percentage.
I'm afraid to click on any link that gets sent to my email, though. I'm not clicking on shit. All right, I'm not clicking any links. I'm not doing anything if I don't know you personally.
Some of these emails are sketchy.
Yeah,
they're all from China.
It's
all like a blender.
Yeah, like Susie's Facebook, the Happy Tummy's Facebook.
Oh, that's right.
Had like 160,000 followers.
Yeah.
She clicked a link to schedule because like someone had pitched her something and it looked legit. She even researched it. Sure enough, 10 minutes later, locked out of her accounts.
Oh man.
Did you got it back yet?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah. So don't click any links sent to your email. Unless it's from Pornhub.com. And then click away.
Marketplace, I don't know anyone personally that's sold a ton of stuff, but it sounds like
Facebook Marketplace?
TikTok.
TikTok Shop.
TikTok Shop, yeah.
People are making bank
off
those commissions. I see them on the ads. Some of our creators that we know just kind of doing a commercial.
Yeah, I did some research on it, and people are making a lot. Because the videos is just, and I think what makes it even special is that TikTok Shop is trying to compete with Amazon, so they're pushing it out so hard right now that anyone who posts something, your video could go viral and you could make a lot of money, just because how much they want to push that out to compete with Amazon. So I think it's a good opportunity for anyone at home. Just try making a TikTok Shop video to a product, and you can make some money.
That's very true.
Yeah, they're pushing it on the algorithm like crazy.
I feel like
guess
they're
maybe
pushing.
like home cooked stuff.
No, dude, you know what they're pushing?
Anything.
You know what I see
Everything.
a shit ton now? Because I love little Mexican chamoy gummies, little big booty Latinas, you know what I mean? I see everyone making like chamoy gushers with the tahini and shit on TikTok Shop. And like, oh, click the TikTok Shop and buy all my gummies and like their package, and they're on live doing like the chamoy and like separating gushers, and I'll just sit there and watch it for 20 minutes. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
True.
What am I doing?
One of my friends bought those sunflower seeds, like different flavor ones, like churro flavored. So, and it's like a sampler pack, and yeah, the people are making money on there.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I think I just got to pick one and just
Pick a product. Yeah.
Just try.
Pick a product
maybe
and
meat thermometer.
yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Ooh, I want to see you cook some meat, Phil. You cook some meat? Like, it's my meat thermometer, link in bio, TikTok
Stick it in a
Shop.
brisket.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There you
That'd be
go.
good.
Do something like that.
Or a nice little sous vide fucking little. Ooh.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe in January when I have more time.
Yeah.
And then also social media has shifted quite a bit, specifically in Vegas. I mean, a lot of the foodies that we know are doing a lot of off-topic stuff. News is becoming more of a forefront where sounds like people under 30 get their news from TikTok.
Yeah.
They don't watch anything else.
Yeah.
But like, I never thought, 5 years ago, I never thought a food account would ever post about the weather or hot topics.
I think it was during the flood. Everyone was posting flood shit.
Right,
and
everyone was a
the videos
meteorologist.
were going crazy, and there's people just caught on, you know. And I think now just people are just trying to be like. It's tough because you don't want to be labeled as a foodie, but obviously I had built an agency off the entire backbone of an account that posted all food. You know, where like a lot of these other people, they don't have that. You know, so like, but I will say like, if these news stations were smart, if they were smart, I don't think they are, but if they were smart, I would absolutely hire like a Vegas Starfish or a Daniel or whatever. And now, hey, you're now going to do a nightly or a weekly show on your TikTok sponsored by fucking Fox 5 Las Vegas or
good
whatever.
idea.
Yeah,
I never thought of that.
guys,
That's a really good idea.
I'm a genius. I mean, it's a great idea. I'd like a cut. But if I worked in these stations, that's what I'm doing. That's where all the eyeballs are. Because guys, no one's watching the news. No one's getting the news from the news. Everyone's getting their news from Facebook, Twitter, or these people on TikTok.
Just Jen. Yeah.
That's it. Just Jen. God damn it, Jen. You're. Hey, her videos are so fucking good and structured. The way she structures them, she knows exactly what she's doing. By
And
the
the
way,
turnaround is like
Oh,
that. Like
well,
news.
She's a machine.
I'll literally look at a video and then 10 minutes later, 50,000 views, 1,000 shares, and I'm like, okay, that's gonna do well, and it pops off. Crazy.
I wanted to tell her this in person, but I just haven't got a chance to see her. But yeah, she's a machine. Like she's like a machine.
Complete
Like she
total
works so
mess.
hard,
Yeah.
and like her kids are gonna be well off in the future. Like she's a machine. Yeah,
Braces are paid for sure.
yeah, she's a real mom.
Oh yeah, and she doesn't do like the
a
agency
hustler.
shit like us for pennies. Like the brand deals that Jen brings in is crazy, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is what these people are paying. And then she'll just do shit for free just because they give her kids tons of dope shit. Like she does so much free shit just for her kids to be taken care of, like super sick suites and renting out movie theaters and crazy room service. She's like, yeah, I don't want anything, just take care of my kids, pamper my kids. And I'm like, that's the sickest shit ever. I'm not cool enough. I'm not there yet. Hopefully soon.
But I mean, could you ever imagine posting news type stuff on your account?
Me?
Yeah.
On like the unlocked account?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Okay.
But then it's like you'll get so much criticism initially, obviously. But it's like, yeah, I would love to post like just more like just anything. Like just showing cool hikes around Vegas or like, and that's the thing. It's like, you don't want to let the follower tell you what to do, because I thought about, man, should I go on there in my story and ask them, oh, what do you guys want to see more of? Would you like to see more like behind the scenes, day to day? I mean, I've only built $1 million agency, an ice cream shop in a little strip mall that does McDonald's numbers, expanding like crazy, doing another burger concept. I have a ton of money. I have nothing to sell you, by the way. Like I have no mastermind to sell you or social media course, but it's like, do you want to see like more like behind the scenes day to day of like me doing like that shit? People are like, no, fuck no, idiot. Show me the fucking gooey pizza. And I'm like, okay, fuck. I'll just show you the pizza and donuts. So
I think for me is I feel like it's easy to get views and numbers with news, because that's really what brings attention more than a cheese pizza. It only brings so much attention. But I think for the way that I built my brand, I think I would just kind of stick to more of my what I post, but also transition to a personal brand in a sense, but not really become a place where people go for news and just to get views and stuff, which I don't think it's just to get views. I think it's I don't think I would kind of post stuff like that.
Same. I
Yeah.
feel
And by the way, when you do that, like you have to be out there on the go.
Yeah.
Like these traditional news people, like chasing like the breaking news, and like, bro, I seen Daniel, like he was like driving down to the Fontainebleau and like all this other shit, the accidents or whatever, all the
dude,
stuff
I
he
think it
covers.
would-
I'm like, dude,
It
like,
would
you're
be a
working
headache.
so much.
Yeah.
I'm trying to jerk off in my bathroom, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not
And,
trying,
and
you
also,
know?
I recently thought of this too. I'm like, what if you post? Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm just, you know, like,
I was gonna say, yeah. I also thought of that too. I think it would become a headache. Staying up to date with all the news.
Totally.
Yeah, it would become a headache,
I mean,
and
maybe-
you might have some people that might not like you too.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Starfish has got a
Posting
bunch
certain
of that.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather just stick with what I do.
Or maybe just set up your own TMZ team that just runs around the city and just
Yeah.
airdrops you all the shit. It's kind of crazy.
I mean, that's what some people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a few people who do that.
What else has been going on? IG collabs became a thing over this past year. You can collab up to what? 5 accounts, 8 accounts now, which is kind of crazy.
I see that a lot. Yeah, no one's really asked me to collaborate, but I don't think I would do it either way. But I see a lot of people. It's just 5 accounts, 3 accounts. I wonder why people actually do that.
what's
though.
the point of it?
Just to
Is it-
boost the numbers all around it, just a larger audience.
So who gets like paid from the post though?
It's a great question. Well, no, I'm
Is it
always
like-
getting paid on IG, but
Yeah, like
they-
the yeah,
Oh, the ads on-
it's-
ads on
it's
Reels,
minimal,
right?
but
You don't
yeah.
get. They
I don't think ads on Reels works for a collab.
Okay, got it. Okay. So I've tried to do it on Unlock just because I see other people do it. I can do it to some accounts, but some accounts I can't.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they don't take it, or if you're using popular music, sometimes.
Okay, got it. Okay.
For me, and I've tested this myself. When I do collabs with other restaurants, the engagement just drops. It's just lower engagement. When I just post on my own page, it performs 10 times better. But I haven't tested it enough to see if it's true. But when I did test it, the numbers were low. I just stopped doing it.
That's true.
So
For the
yeah,
most
and
part.
when I see other people do collaborator posts, I think they're just average numbers. I think if they were post on their own and try to get a more viral video, I think it might do better.
I mean, I see a lot of the jump people. They'll go to Where Vegas Eats and Inda 702 and some other ones, and then there have been some big collab ones, but I think generally they're thinking strength in numbers. But it's been an interesting thing with the collabs, and I wonder if
Yeah.
TikTok would ever do something like that too.
That would be interesting. Yeah, I think it's still new. I think it's something still new that it's good to test it out.
And then obviously YouTube Shorts, we kind of covered that. But say someone's starting from zero, wants to start a food account. If you chose an app for them to focus on, would it still be IG?
YouTube Shorts.
YouTube Shorts,
To monetize or to
or
what?
just to go?
I think to build a brand, YouTube Shorts.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you saw the numbers. Just
I know.
last year alone, I gained 1.8 million subscribers just this year, and just posting shorts. But it's consistency. I post 4 a day, every single day, whether I'm on vacation, whether I'm sick. It doesn't matter. Just 4 a day, every day. And granted, if it's someone new, I'm going to assume they don't have access like we have access to like back kitchens and like cool stuff and like chef tutorials or whatever. So they're probably going to have to be spending a lot of money and just filming like at the table, which may not do as well. I don't know. But it's like us, it's easy because we have the access to the back kitchens. People want to see the filming of like in popular cool restaurants that they may know, cool dishes.
And we have years worth of content we could just reuse.
I have so much.
Repurposing content is such a
Yeah.
large thing.
Yeah.
And if I need more, I'll just be like, yo, Phil, I'll blow you. Can you please just make a little shared folder of all your lobster content so I can edit some videos for my YouTube short? Paul, let's fucking go. You're not going to say hi, dude? Are you not going to say hi?
Happy holidays.
Damn, sorry I dropped the jerk off right when you know what I mean?
Right, that was a cue. That was a nice cue.
Yeah, I would for sure say YouTube short.
Yeah, I would say even for non-food creators, I think YouTube Shorts is somewhere where you can really build your own audience and then start posting long-form content, kind of like what I try to do, which I'm still doing. But yeah, I think it's YouTube Shorts probably the best platform you can grow on, like and become an influencer really quick.
The foray into long
Yeah.
format for all of us has kind of been a slow, maybe intimidating thing.
Well, because we don't make any money at it right now.
Right.
It's like for us to take a step back from like what pays the bills and the lifestyle right now to be like, oh, I'm going to throw my hat in the ring for long format. It's like, it's tough. And it's like, you've seen it. Like you just tried to do long format right now.
Yeah.
And what did you learn from that?
It's very time consuming.
It's expensive.
It's expensive, really expensive. You know, based on because it's not like going into a restaurant and filming something quick, 5-10 minutes, right? This takes your whole day, and you know our time is really valuable nowadays. And and especially if I'm paying to kind of like have everything set up, it's very time consuming and it's kind of hard, But it's possible though, yeah.
But yeah, I imagine I have to shoot everything twice or get one of those crazy contraptions.
Correct.
With phones.
Because you want to shoot the content for TikTok, IG Shorts, YouTube Shorts, IG Reels, YouTube Short, and then now you have your long form YouTube. So it's different. But Phil, I'm telling you right now, you would crush it. Just like Mike Chen, you talking on camera, because people don't really get to see a ton of you.
Well, I only show me when I'm short on content.
I know, but Phil, I promise you, dude, like you talking about a dish, or like when I go eat Asian food with you, like how knowledgeable you are, obviously more knowledgeable than I am, like people would want to see that and react well to it.
I really think you have the potential, Phil, to not run any accounts and make the same amount of money or even more.
Way more, Phil.
Okay.
Just doing YouTube content. And I feel like you'll be way happier. And I think you can be really, well, I think people would love to see you.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Phil, I've said this many times. It's like you, Emily is another one of favorites of mine, like real foodies, right? Like take all this shit away, throw it away, it goes away tomorrow, breaks. Like you and Emily are like two people that I would think are just actual real foodies that just love the foodie aspect, would still be going to all new restaurants, openings, filming content, even if it's just getting posted nowhere. So for like, dude, you need to be like on YouTube. What do you think Mike Chen makes?
I mean, these days, he's just got such a huge catalog of stuff.
I guess the amount isn't as important because I guess the time is like the coolest thing, because like he gets to travel and make videos and eat amazing food for like his job.
Right.
And like the time, like he doesn't probably have to go anywhere or do anything or wake up at a certain time. I guess.
Yeah, the catalog's crazy. So I would love to know. I have no idea. I wonder how much.
How many subscribers does he have?
He's got like over 4 million on Strictly Dumpling and 1.5 on
he's good.
his own.
Yeah, he's good. All long form content.
Yeah, all long
pretty
form. I mean, we're talking 10 years here of posting 3 to 4 times a week.
Okay, he's good. Does he do any brand deals that you know of?
He does do brand deals. There are commercials.
Okay, he's good.
Maybe
He's
2
good.
commercials in each video.
He's good.
Yeah.
And I promise, Phil, dude, stick with it for a year. Just do it for a year. 1 video a week for a year.
Start January.
We
Okay.
can go together because I want to start doing it. And again, nothing crazy. Exactly what they do. And Mark Wiens, dude, with a cell phone, no crazy edits, no music, no like, no sizzle, just like boom, talking, doing like in and out versus Shake Shack.
He probably edits his own videos too. That's how easy it is.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I think so. He seems to be on the go all the time. Some rinky-dink place in Vietnam or something. It's just unbelievable.
I think the formula is really easy too. I think all you have to do is film yourself going, trying the food, and then just throw some B-roll in there, make it a 10-minute video. I think you'll be good. Really easy.
All right.
Let's do it together. Let's challenge each of us to do it.
I like that.
Let's just do like first one, like 5 to 8 minutes. And just like, all right, guys, I'm posting mine, post yours. Like, let's see how bad they all suck.
All right.
Okay.
Because they're going to
I'm down.
suck. Like
we
the first
come
one's
back
going to
next
suck.
year and show how much money we
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, I have.
Guys,
Well, I think you're
I
going
made
to
$180,000.
End of 2024. We're gonna do another podcast. It's going to be we have no more clients. We just do YouTube now.
Crazy. Let's talk Las Vegas a little bit because there's been a lot of things that have happened in our city over the last year. Most notable things would be things like the Sphere. Have you guys been yet?
No.
Well, first of all, are we going to like dog the most important thing that happened this year? The Golden Knights won the Stanley Cup.
Well, I was going to bring the VGK up.
Well,
Yeah.
not first though. You threw out the Sphere, the fucking Sphere. Anyway, okay. So no, I haven't been to the Sphere. Phil, I'm such a homebody, like especially with the kid and Carolyn. Like, I'm trying not to be out of my house like past 7 p.m. you know?
Okay.
Unless we're going like to dinner and shit. But like the Sphere, I just have no interest, to be honest. Like the F1 shit, I had zero interest. I had so many passes and VIP, but I had zero interest going down there.
I feel like I'm the same way. I get invited to pretty much the same shit everyone else gets invited to, but I'd rather just stay home. I mean, a lot of you know this. I don't really show up to most stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And when we go to events, someone will always ask, "Oh, why doesn't Drew ever go to anything? Why doesn't Damien go over to anything?"
Yeah, and it's not because I don't. It's just I just rather just I don't know. Sometimes maybe it's just anxiety. I don't know.
Well, your time's your time. And
it's
important.
But I will go to anything you guys need me to go to.
Yeah,
which I have.
That's another thing.
Especially if any of you guys ever open a restaurant or partner up, I'm there.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's someone that personally asked me, I'll always there's no reason for why I wouldn't really say no.
Okay, so VGK, Bad Luck Drew, out the window.
Out the window.
Out the window.
Gone.
You got a
Damn.
lit
Out the
up
window.
Christmas
That was
sweater.
crazy.
Thank God. What else? Durango Station or Durango Resort. I keep on calling it Durango Station. Durango Casino and Resort. Have you guys been yet? What did you think?
I didn't go. Carolyn just went for a girls' night. She went to the Mijo, the Mexican restaurant, and the Speakeasy. She said it was really, really good. And then she checked out the food court. She said the food court is like, food hall, beautiful. Beautiful. And I saw pictures too. Unreal. They did it like Tall. I'm telling you right now, Tall is like, they need to pay that guy more. Whatever they're paying him, pay him more.
What a
like
visionary.
All his friends, he just brought in all his friends' concepts, and like I'm sure he had like some artistic direction on like how it's going to be like look like all the cool facades that they built out for the cool. It's not just like kiosks, it's like they actually built out like full facade mini restaurants that look beautiful. Like the Prince Street Pizza looks beautiful. The Herbs Burgers looks beautiful. Shong looks beautiful. Like the little Fiorella pasta bar has like an actual little pasta bar inside. Like it's just nicely done.
I think they did a really good job.
Yeah, especially with those TV
commercials. Oh, yeah.
I saw you guys. You guys crushed it.
Yeah.
You guys crushed it. I feel bad. I feel super bad for like Uncommons now. It's like, why would anyone go to Uncommons when I have like Durango there?
Well, they'll probably get some
they'll get some business, but I don't think Uncommons is really pushing anything, really. I think they just expected it to open up and have people come in because it's a cool spot. I mean, it is cool. I went there.
Yeah, I love Uncommons.
Yeah.
I was there and it was dead. Like maybe 2-3 weeks ago. I was like, what the fuck is going on, guys? Where's everyone at? Granted, like there's still stuff there that's not open fully. But I mean, obviously Earth Cafe is just slammed in the mornings. But like the Sundry's what it's called?
Sundry's is probably going to be in trouble.
And I thought it was just not. The ordering system was weird. I didn't really like it. The drinks were whatever. The concepts were kind of like, okay, like what are we really doing? Like they're not even. Some of them aren't even real concepts. They're just like made up concepts just for the Sundry. It was just weird. I don't see it doing too well, but I would for sure rather go to Durango.
I think they have potential though. I think Uncommons has potential. They just need to, I don't know, do something new 2024. Yeah.
And get more.
Or do some online campaigns. I don't even think they reach out to influencers or anyone. I think they have opportunity. They have potential. I mean, with Durango, amazing job. Yeah, Tall. I think the whole team too, with like the social media girls like Kat and all of them. I think they all just did a really good job.
Yeah, this past week the content's been incredible for the grand opening, and the turnaround has been really just a great thing. Fontainebleau just opened yesterday.
20 years.
20 years in the making. Crazy. Are you guys going to go? Do you have any plans to go?
Absolutely, I'm going to go. All the restaurants look amazing. Dave Grutman, Groot Hospitality, all his concepts crush it in Miami. So to have like Poppy Steak and Komodo, and it's like, these are like crazy wild establishments in Miami that just like, they're the kings and top dogs out there. So to have those now in one resort in Vegas, I'm excited to go see it. And then Live, obviously the behemoth at the Fontainebleau in Miami, should be dope. Obviously clubs aren't my forte anymore, but I'm definitely going to go check it out for sure.
Yeah, I want to go too. I might go on Friday, just to check it out. I think and obviously what he just mentioned, I think all those places in Miami are backed by all the A-list celebrities, so I think it'll just bring more attention to our city, which I think is good.
So much better than Fontainebleau in Miami.
It's a shithole.
That was a
shithole, but it's been there forever. Do you know what I mean? It's been there forever. You pull up in valet right there and walk in. Also,
Hakkasan and strip steak. It's more Vegas than this one is.
Yeah, and but dude, I'm a little worried that there's just so much more shit now in Vegas. Like it takes away from the pecking order of tourism that can go to other spots now, because now you have a whole new beautiful mega resort with 20 different phenomenal dining destinations in there. Now you have a Resorts World that's kind of struggling, I would say, in my opinion. I know they probably won't admit that. They're struggling. Directly across the street. You have Wynn and Encore, which is beautiful fine dining destinations. Then you have the entire rest of the boulevard moving, south. Like there's only so much shit that people can go to and see and spend their dollar at.
It'll be really interesting to see how many of those restaurants are still at Fontainebleau this time next year, how many chefs are still there.
Yeah, it was kind of like, remember when the SLS opened up from LA? It was like huge. They brought in all their cool spots from LA, all their famous chefs, and everything just flopped.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, no one really cared. Like no one was venturing south of Wynn and Encore, so.
Yeah. I mean, fucking Jose Andres had a ramen place when they opened.
Did he really?
Crazy, yeah. Called Q. And now there's a place
Did you
called
try
Q.
it?
No, we never went. We went to
That's interesting.
Bazaar meat only. But then
wonder if
to
it was
spend all
good.
that money to go back to Sahara still baffles me.
Yeah, and then with the the tourism dollar, I'm seeing change slightly in Vegas. But again, if Vegas is good tourism wise, everywhere on the boulevard will be fine. Everywhere's packed. Like F1, everyone was packed because there's just so many people here. Now, when tourism is down, if we ever see a more of a downshift in the economy, I mean, they have no choice but to start closing spots. Like this is not cheap to keep these spots and venues operating.
Like imagine if another COVID happens.
Oh, well, that never
Yeah.
happened. It'll be hard to believe that.
Yeah,
would
that'll never happen.
Not
No
a
way.
not a
No
COVID,
way.
but something like that were to happen where things have to close down for whatever reason, or the strip kind of dies down.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's a little more acceptable. I'm talking about just in general because these are higher price point resorts.
Right.
These are beautiful mega resorts with restaurants that are not cheap. I think Poppy Steak has like a fucking $4,000 steak or some shit that's like gold leaf. They smoke. They come out like at lights and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is
4,000?
going on, dude? I don't know what it is,
I
but
always
it's
wonder how much it
crazy.
costs.
It's something crazy, but it's like, dude, then you have so many other ones that are Toca Madera just open, and you got the steakhouse at Resorts World with Carver Steak, and then you have like all these others. Just like, dude, no way everyone's just going to be crushing it. There's just no way, guys. There's only so many ballers that come into Vegas at a certain time.
True. Yeah. It'll be really interesting to see what happens this time next year.
Yeah.
Super Bowl is just less than 2 months away now. Any plans? Anything you guys are going to do?
I mean, I'll probably go to the game just because, like, when's the next time the Super Bowl is going to be in Vegas that you can go to? And I'm not the biggest football fan, but I'll probably go to that game regardless of who's in it. It'll be probably, I would say, the biggest event Las Vegas has ever seen. I think it'll be even bigger than F1, which I think that was kind of like a disaster in a separate thing. But I think for sure Super Bowl will be the biggest event Vegas had ever seen as far as like tourism, the amount of money coming into the city, the amount of money getting spent in the city. Should be fun. We'll see.
I have no plans yet, but I do want to go to the game.
Oh, we're going. We're going. We're going to get everyone to take a fuck it. We'll go. We'll find a way to finesse it our way in, dude. Trust me.
I would love to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to go.
I see all the lifestyle influencers getting into the Super Bowl brunches and all that. I'm just if they're not going to go, then I'll take the tickets. But yeah, we're going to kind of wrap it up. I've been going for like an hour already.
Oh
But
shit, have we? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do a quiz show. We got buzzers here,
Oh shit. Okay.
and then whoever
I was wondering what these were. I was like, what the fuck are these things, dude?
whoever gets the most questions right will win this prize. Not the reindeer. Kind of looks like okay, yeah.
I was gonna say a goat.
A goat, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Speaking of goats, Tom Brady, Christmas sweater. I think he's still in Vegas right now. I saw him on the stories that he was at.
Have you ever met him?
I met him once.
Let's go.
Yeah, 2003.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
How was that? What was the story behind that?
So I worked for a marketing company in New York City, and my job was to do celebrity gift bags back when they used to do this. So
Sick.
I would get all these companies to pay for these to be in the gift bag, and then we give them out like free LASIK, clothing, all this other shit.
wow.
So one of the Patriots was doing a local wrestling event, and so we had like these pro wrestlers there, and then all the Patriots were upstairs on top. So I got to meet Brady, all the guys from the 03 team, and yeah, that was it.
There you go.
Cool.
That's cool.
Once in a lifetime, baby.
Pretty awesome. Okay, so I think the buzzers work. I hope they do.
You gotta press it.
Oh,
okay.
got it.
You gotta press it harder.
And I need one of your eyes to see if they.
Oh, I'll be honest.
Can you turn yours towards the?
Oh yeah, you need the X.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, it lights up.
Yeah, like,
Oh, it lights up. Okay, cool.
All right. We'll do a little warm up.
Do we have to have our hands on it or?
However you want to do.
Doesn't.
You want to do?
All right, I'm
Okay.
ready.
Okay, we'll do a little warm up. Okay, fill in the blank. Blank a doodle do.
I think that's true.
Drew.
Happy Doodle Doo? What is it? What is it? But that's not right. Is it? That's not right.
Fill in the blank of what a chicken would say. Blank a doodle
Oh.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
do. Okay, there you go.
Oh. Okay, that's a warm-up. All right.
All right. First question. Damien was in a Durango resort commercial with the Motley Crue song Home Sweet Home in the background. Name one other Motley Crue song.
I don't know. To be honest, I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna know that.
Sweet Child of Mine?
No, that's Guns N' Roses. Close.
Fuck. Poison?
Okay, never mind.
I'm not gonna know that.
0-0. Okay.
Damn. That was a good question. You thought of these?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Who is considered the first celebrity chef to open a signature restaurant on the Las Vegas Strip?
Wait, you have to. I think I buzzed it before you ended the question.
he can still answer it.
I was just gonna say Gordon Ramsay.
That's incorrect.
Oh.
First one ever. Way back when.
Todd English?
Nope.
Emeril Lagasse?
Rhymes with fuck. Hockey.
Puck? Wolfgang Puck.
Okay.
Let's
Wolfgang
go.
Puck.
Chalk it.
There you
Chalk
go.
it. Let's go.
All right,
Let's go.
These aren't going to be good.
Dude, are we fucking stupid? Are we
No,
they're
no,
watching
these are
this and like,
tough-
these guys are
These are tough
fucking
questions.
idiots, dude?
No.
Oh, my.
I'm sorry. Okay, multiple question. Which of these casinos is the oldest? Jerry's Nugget, Circus, or Sam's Town?
Samstown.
Nope.
Jerry's Nugget.
Boom.
2-0, dude. Let's go.
What is attorney Glenn Lerner's phone number?
877-1500. 3-0. Damien, you're getting fucking worked.
I need. All
dude.
right, I'm a.
You know
all
why
right.
I jerk off with this hand, bro? I'm quick, bro.
Yeah, I should probably use my right hand. No, I'm just kidding.
Both.
quick, bro. I'm quick, bro.
Okay, which celebrity chef who has 2 locations in Las Vegas created Yellowtail Jalapeno?
Akira. Chef Akira.
That's incorrect.
What?
Repeat the question one more time.
This celebrity chef who has 2 locations in Las Vegas created Yellowtail Jalapeno.
Like the dish?
Yeah. He invented it.
Well, he's not getting it, so I don't worry. Who was it?
Morimoto.
Nope, it was
No.
Nobu.
Oh, dude, I just went to Nobu, too.
Yeah. I didn't know that until I looked these up. Okay. While 2 of you are opening up a burger spot very soon, In-N-Out still remains the most popular. According to the chain restaurant itself, what is the most popular item on the menu?
In-N-Out. Double.
Boom. All right. So 3-1.
How many questions are we doing, Phil?
I think we're doing 10-ish.
So how many do we have?
5.
5.
Yeah.
I gotta step my game up.
This resort in Las Vegas has the largest single hotel building in the world.
Excalibur.
Wrong.
Single largest hotel building in the world. MGM.
You got it. Okay.
I was gonna say. I was like, wait a minute. If it's not Excalibur, it's got to be one of the other
2.
old ones.
3-2. Okay. There are 10 Vegas restaurants on the top 100 grossest selling restaurants in the U.S. Name 2 of them out of the 10. Okay.
Tao.
They didn't consider that a restaurant.
No.
They consider
What?
that a club.
Tao Restaurant's still one of the highest grossing restaurants, for sure.
Yeah.
It's not on the
thought
list?
So too. No. So they were saying on this Tao takes so much from the club. That's why they count it as the restaurant. I should have said that. But yeah, I would assume Tao was on that too. So 10 of restaurants, all on the strip.
Highest grossing.
Name 2 out of the 10 that are on the list.
SW.
I would say Hell's Kitchen.
Yes, but who's buzzing?
Oh.
Okay.
Hell's Kitchen and is one of them. Hell's Kitchen is one of them.
Yeah.
Hell's Kitchen. I don't know the other one.
Okay. Or SW was on there as well. So do you want to name?
So SW and Wingley?
No, Wing Lay's not on there. There's no Chinese on here.
Back to Damien.
Back to Davian.
Gordon Ramsay and
There's a lot of them.
Are we fucking stupid?
No, I mean, these are just random questions.
These are really good
we're
questions.
prepared to know this stuff.
I feel like I can't even think right.
It's gotta be
I'm
Nobu.
thinking too
Nobu.
hard.
Let me see.
Nobu's not on there?
But Nobu's not on here. It's kind of crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, I was there the other day. She was
There's no
packed.
Asian restaurants.
Bizarre Meats.
Bizarre Meat is on there.
Damn,
All right.
got it.
3-3.
There you go. 3-3. What was the former name of the Planet Hollywood Casino?
I don't know. I don't know.
The Aladdin.
Yes. Okay.
Wow. How long ago was that?
4-3.
Too long for you, youngster, dude. Let's go.
Planet Hollywood. It was when we moved here when it happened. I think like 08, 09.
Yeah.
And like
I was
Holly
going to
Madison had a
casinos at that
show
age.
and all this stuff. Oh yeah, you were like in the 3rd grade.
I was 8 years old.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Over or under? The distance of Las Vegas Boulevard is over or under 4 miles.
Over.
That was Damien.
It was okay. Yeah, Damien got it. Okay.
All right.
So it's 4-4. Last one. Name the oldest mall that's still open in Las Vegas.
That's true.
Boulevard Mall.
Yes.
I was going to say that. Can you open it right now?
Yeah, you can open it.
All right, let's see what
Really
it is.
crazy. I don't know what you give someone with all the money and all the free food in the world.
go, dude. Hey, these are sick, by the way.
Oh, that's sick.
Massage gun.
Yeah, for mental health.
Sick. Thank
That's
you guys
good.
so much. Shout out
need
to
that.
Jump Force. Thank you guys. Shout out to Phil.
That about wraps it up. Merry Christmas. Thanks for tuning in.
Hold on.
Oh,
we didn't
what are we
say
doing?
top restaurant of the year.
Oh, yeah. We
Gotta
didn't even
talk,
about
dude.
that.
Come
Okay,
on,
all right.
talk your
And we
top
didn't talk
restaurant of the
shit.
year. And we didn't get to talk shit. I'll let that slide though.
So let's talk top 3 restaurants of the year. Doesn't have to be new restaurants, just places that you love going to.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
I have my top one. Yeah.
All right.
Just one or
Raku?
3?
Let's go with 3.
Okay, 3. Okay, cool.
Jamie will go first.
3 is a little tough for me, but I would say Raku, my top one for sure.
Yeah, you've been going there a lot.
Yeah, we went there last week.
Yeah.
Really?
He didn't eat shit because he had like
Oh,
a,
yeah.
So, I started Invisalign, so it's just hard to eat
Which is
now.
why we're not eating or drinking on the show today.
Yeah.
So I made him pay for dinner, and
It's because
I ordered
it's a
everything.
process. I have to take them off, and then I have to brush my teeth, and I can't. It hurts sometimes to eat. So, but Raku for sure is like one of my favorite spots.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Top 3. I don't know. I would still have to think about that. I'll let you guys go first.
all right. Obviously, I'm going to be super biased. I think the top restaurant of the year, bar none. Sorry, not sorry.
2 years in a row.
Well, no, I'm just talking about like just the amount of growth, the amount of, I mean, if we're talking revenue, place does as much as a McDonald's does, expansion, just everything. That's the top restaurant of the year. Anyone says anything else, you got chefs closing down left and right on spots, blaming neighborhoods and blah, 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 blah. No, restaurant of the year. Sorry, not sorry. My personal, one of my top favorites, Little Avalon. I was just there. Damien's been. By the way, none of these are client. Well, I guess sorry, not sorry. I own it. But oh my god, it's even worse. Oh, you just promote the shit you own. Cool, dude.
I'll be biased and say sorry, not sorry is my number 3 then.
No, I'm just
It's really
just
good.
in general, like because I was a little bummed that we didn't get like the top 100 Yelp spots of the year. So
That was a weird thing.
I contacted her.
How-
I wanted to know why. I said, hey, well, like, what was the thing? Because we, in just 1 year, we have over 700 reviews, 4.5 stars, which no one got 700 reviews in a year. 4.5 stars, crazy lines. And
weird.
yeah,
So what did Kayla say?
I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
I'll show you the text off air. And then I would say, dude, if I leave out Herbs and Rye as far as like a favorite place to go every year, this wouldn't be a real list. So I'd say Herbs and Rye. Sit at the bar, Herbs and Rye, good to go.
I agree. Those are all solid. Absolutely. Going back to the Yelp thing, yeah, Anima won best restaurant in the U.S.
Yeah.
Anima at the Gramercy. That was kind of an interesting.
Anima at the Gramercy? Didn't they just open like?
About a year.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, Anima by EDO
Oh,
won best restaurant in the country.
okay.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. So, anyways, yeah, my 3, I'm gonna go with just the usual places I go. I like Raku as well, but Toridokuro,
Yeah, that's
big thing for me.
Yeah.
Have you ever been?
That's their other restaurant,
All
right?
things chicken.
Yeah.
only chicken. Yeah.
Have you seen their new tapas concept where Sweets Raku was?
I think we're gonna go pretty soon.
Dude, we walked by it after Raku. No one was in there. Not a table. I felt so bad.
I think I know why.
I was like, holy shit. Like Sweets Raku would have been jam packed, but no one was in there. Like they were just like giving me puppy dog. I was like, please come spend your money here. And I was
It's
like,
a lot of money.
oh, is it really?
Yeah. So I had lunch with John Curtis yesterday. He went, and they're doing Spanish. They're doing like Iberico ham, all this stuff. So kind of like omakase meets tapas in a super small form and super expensive.
I'm sure
what do
it'd
you
be
mean
good
expensive?
content.
What's expensive?
Ooh, baller Damien said, what's expensive?
No, but like,
We're talking like hot salon price. So like
What?
$20 a plate of whatever.
for tapas?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Oh, so like all tiny small dishes, like bacon wrap dates, $20?
Something like
pretty expensive.
Get
yeah.
fucked.
that. It's going to be interesting to see how that.
Okay.
I'll stick with Raku. Yeah.
And then what else do I like? Ramen Hashi's always been one I always go back to for the tori python ramen. And for new restaurants, Peter Luger's is probably my number one.
Is it just as good as New York?
It's like an 87% version, which is fine, just fine for me because it's 15 minutes from my house.
Well, and the other 20% is nostalgia, right? You can't match that at the original,
right.
from the original.
The atmosphere is a lot more refined at Caesar's. The staff is way too nice. And certain things, especially during the opening, were not as good. But I've now been 3 times, and I'm going again tomorrow. And so, I mean, lunch at the one in Brooklyn was such a baller thing to do in New York City. And it's so cool just to have it here. Yeah. I'm excited.
Cool.
I saw your video. I want to check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, for some people, it's like the Raiders move in here. It's kind of crazy. I never thought Peter Luger would be out here. So
Wow.
that would be it for me. Any new restaurants for you that you guys loved?
I mean, I go to the same ones every time.
How broken up are you that Hearthstone closed?
So, I mean, there's a reason for it. I don't think the space that took it over, the Leoncito, which we went to, was one as good as Hearthstone, and obviously it's not kid friendly, which is why we loved going to Hearthstone so much. But yeah, I was bummed. But the fuck do I know? You know, it didn't close because it wasn't making money. They just decided to end the partnership with Click and go with a different group. So, you know, the Fertitas just want different offerings for their casino guests, so it don't really matter what goes there. You know, they'll build it out, they'll make it nice. Management company charges a management fee. It's all good. As long as it's good, it's good. But I loved Hearthstone. I just think it was like perfect for the area. Like that casino needed it.
The wings.
The fucking wings, dude.
Those wings were really
Fucking
good.
wings and the tuna pizza and the fucking bottomless mimosas and spritzes for the bitches. All this shit.
The only reason I went because I saw it on his post. Yeah. Yeah, I went when they were open. I went like probably 3-4 times. I would have never gone if I didn't see like him talk about it and stuff.
What do I know? You know. Shut up, ice cream man. Shut the fuck up, dude. All right. There it is. There's the podcast.
A lot of sad closings though. Sweets Raku, Big Wong, Vegination, lots of other restaurants.
Wow, Veggie Nation closed down.
Yeah, Vegination closed down. I think the rent became too high. But if you could resurrect any restaurant from Vegas's past, what would you bring back?
As dog shit as it was,
Great opener.
did you guys ever go to the Pamplemousse?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. This
Fuck
is the
yeah. What
is that?
nostalgic Vegas. Either
East Sahara.
Pamplemousse or Macayos. Bring them back.
Oh, whoa.
Bring them back. That's like old Vegas. So if you're not like from here or have lived here for a while, you'd be like, what the fuck are those?
Right.
Pamplemousse or Macayos.
I can't really think of one.
So Pamplemousse was like an old school French restaurant in East Sahara.
Yeah.
It was like in a house.
Shithole.
Kind
In a house.
Absolute shithole. Well, kind of. Yeah.
And it'd been there for fucking years. I mean, Ayumi and I went, I think, for our 2nd anniversary
Wow.
back in 2009. And then the last time I went, it was me, Ayumi, and her super drunk friend. She fucking passed out, fell off her chair.
Yeah.
And I had to carry her out the back. And thank God they have that shitty carpeting because she would have hurt herself. But yeah, that's all I remember from my last
Damn.
dinner there. Very.
Why they close?
I mean, because of shithole.
Yeah, it was always dead.
Yeah.
It's a shithole, dude. I didn't say it was fantastic. It's a shithole.
Dinner started with a vegetable crudité, which was like
Yeah.
a bouquet of flowers, like this big. every time. And
Wow.
It had its run,
It was-
you
it was
know.
cool.
Yeah, it had its run. Tons of mobsters would go there back in the day, but yeah, just a shithole. But it was my shithole, you know.
Oh, I remember the story. I know what happened. The husband died.
Oh.
And the wife sold it.
Oh,
That's right.
yeah.
He said, "Go be happy. Don't be in the restaurant business."
Wow.
And she fucking sold it. That's right. Okay. I reopened Carne Vino. Unfortunately,
Oh
Mario
my God,
Batali-
Carnovino, dude, that place was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Mario Batali, what a wild story that is. What a scumbag. Good for him though.
Sounds like he's making a
Jesus.
comeback.
Yeah, I feel like he's making a comeback.
Everyone just forgets about.
What's the story?
Dude, I'll tell you, all
Sexual
the
harassment,
sexual
lots of that
harassment, like harassment and like
That's why they shut it
touching,
down, like,
touching
immediately.
waitresses and servers and like,
And that's the reason why he closed down. That's
oh
crazy.
yeah,
So
his whole
Venetian-
empire, dude.
Venetian took down every fucking sign, everything like within 24 hours.
How is he making a comeback?
Dude, 10 years and everything's swept under the rug. You're good.
That's the thing.
Not English.
Yeah, bro,
Funny.
come on. Yeah, that
That's
guy.
crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah. What other shit you want to talk about?
I don't really want to talk any shit. It's just
Okay.
fun. I'm just saying there was a lot of like, I don't know. It's like who gets the blame when all these like super popular and all everyone's winning all these awards for these restaurants and these chefs and they just fucking close. You don't close a successful business for one. So why are all these spots closing? You got Half-Bird in China closing. You have the one steakhouse in Henderson that everyone loved that closed. Like, how many times are these chefs going to open restaurants that just continue to close? And why are they closing? I'm asking a question, Phil. Why are they closing?
Shitty
I know,
social
no.
media.
I don't want to say shitty social media, but it's like I feel like all of these restaurants and all, and this isn't like a dig at anyone specific. I could care less. But I feel like there's just the local media is such like a circle jerk suck and fuck of certain chefs and operators or restaurant owners or groups, etc. But it's like, now who gets the blame? Like, who gets the blame? Was it shitty food? Was it shitty service? Was it shitty marketing? Was it just a shitty spot? I thought the steakhouse in Henderson was fucking good. What was the name of it?
I don't even know. what it was.
138?
Oh, 138.
138?
Yeah, which was formerly served. Yeah, they closed down, 2-3 weeks ago?
Yeah, and they didn't even last like a year. But that place was good. I thought it was good.
How about that salute that was at Red Rock? That was like a cheese wheel.
That was the best fucking, one of the best Italian restaurants in the world.
And you pushed the hell out of that.
That you?
Yeah.
Hey, you cut a check, I'll promote anything.
That shit went viral 10 times over. And yeah, nobody does a cheese wheel right now.
I thought they were the ones.
Yeah, so they were the first in Vegas. But again, the reason is it's not because it failed business-wise. It's just it had its run. And like, you know, Frank and Lorenzo have the final say. And they wanted to go a different route. Fuck it, you're out. Like,
Damn,
later.
salute.
You know, that's what happens when you don't own the space. Like at the end of the day, the Fertitas are daddies. They own everything in their properties. They'll just, you know, you can bring your management company in to manage it and take a management fee, but daddy owns this fucking venue. Daddy's building it out. Daddy owns it. Daddy gets to say what's on the menu, what's not on the menu. If it sucks, that shit's out.
But what's the success rate of a restaurant to last 2 years in Vegas? I mean,
In a casino?
no, just in general, like in a like on the street, not in a casino. Like 20%.
It's pretty
success
low.
rate?
It's pretty low.
Yeah. So something.
Except all of our clients that have been, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
So something's bound to close.
Well, yeah, they're gonna close, but I'm saying
just too many
I
goddamn
feel like
choices for the average
the
consumer.
138 won so many awards, and Chef Matt, who was fucking awesome, is a great fucking chef, and it's like you don't shut down a successful restaurant, so it's like
They had a lot of influencers go
if
through
it was
there.
successful, I'm finding a way to keep it open. You know, Half-Bird in Chinatown, that build out was fucking sick, and it's a good. I don't know if I'm in love with the rotisserie chicken concept. I'd rather just do like fried chicken and sandwiches and shit, but the food's fucking great.
Agreed.
I like the plaza too, but it does have some parking issues. But it's like there's no reason these spots should be closing.
Well, it sounds like they're doing much better in Henderson by all accounts. I guess.
I guess time will tell.
Yeah.
I know who's crushing it. Just kidding. I'm done promoting. Sorry, no, sorry. I'm done. I'm done.
But I mean, rotisserie chicken is a tough sell for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
Especially
don't
at
love-
$24
It's $24.
for a whole chicken. I think so.
Oh, I had the sandwich. The sandwich was pretty good.
Sandwich is good, but like you look at Bok Bok, who had 8 locations.
But that was just like a passion project from a super rich guy that just wanted something to do to leave his legacy. You know, I know Jacob very well. Obviously, they were a client very early on. And then Dude, they opened up like fucking 8 in 1 year. I was like, holy shit, dude. And then they brought in like a whole in-house media, social media team. And then, it just went down the drain. But yeah, rotisserie chicken, I don't love the concept. I thought Half Bird should stick with just like dope fried chicken and maybe do like some different cultural fried chickens. Like obviously the Korean fried chicken, do a hot chicken, do like another cool like spice chicken. The rotisserie, you're right. I don't think it works.
Nobody
Super well.
will pay.
No one fucking cares. Well, not when I can go get a Costco rotisserie chicken from fucking Paul's video that got 800 million fucking views, you know? And I'm like, dung, 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 for $4. And it's good chicken. It's good. And a chicken bake for $1.87. I'm in there.
Bro, bring back Boston chicken, dude. Boston.
Boston Market?
It wasn't that good. No, I didn't like it.
Neither's half the shit in Vegas, Phil. That's open. You know?
Yes, I did go to Texas Roadhouse a couple days ago. That was
Is the bread really that good?
The bread is fire.
It was.
The bread's
I
fire.
ate
I
3.5
gotta try it.
rolls before the entree came.
Well, I mean, is it like super soft or like
It's
what?
like if King's Hawaiian had sex with a melon pond and had a kid.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go order some.
The butter too.
I'm gonna go get some of the bread.
Yeah.
The steak didn't look that good. Yeah.
Server's dream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the podcast.
There's a podcast. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming in. I think it was a big thrill for a lot of the viewers and listeners to have you guys both on,
And this comes out on Christmas.
on Christmas Day.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
today's
everybody.
The 25th, December 25th. Sorry, not sorry, is grand opening. We've already been soft open for 5 days. Sorry, not sorry. Grand open Inspirata will be December 30th.
Oh, all right.
Boom.
You heard it here first.
There it is.
Wow. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Thank you guys. Merry
Thank you, guys.
Christmas.